Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to the channel. So what we have today, what we got going on today, we got a battery charging, and it looks like it is the Banana Hobby 1000 milliamp battery. So what does that mean? One of my subscribers last night, Larry, shout out to Larry here, asked me, when's Tyler going to get back on the sticks? People want to see Tyler fly. I don't blame him. Tyler's a good pilot. So I took out the Banana Hobby F-35, and this is a plane that he's just recently gotten used to. He's actually flown his thrust vectoring F-16 quite like 2 or 3 times. He does really well with it. He's a little iffy on the landings, but that's because he doesn't like landing gear. If there was a way where he could belly land that thing and get away with it, he'd be all over it. He just doesn't like landing gear at all. He care less about it. He doesn't want to take off from the ground. He wants me to hand launch him every time, which is fine. That's fine. Whatever makes him feel comfortable. But he doesn't give himself enough credit. He is a very good pilot. He's a very decent pilot. Especially for someone who's been doing it less than a year. I was there with him. You know, I taught myself how to fly, crash after crash, finally got it down, and then it was a lot easier for me to teach him and for him to catch on quicker because I was there as a mentor teaching him. So he caught on fairly quickly. We ran that MiG, that Sky Angel MiG, until it just wouldn't run anymore. The engine ended up putting out on it. The airframe was kind of messy, so then I let him take over the F-35. And yes, he did that. He did that on his second flight. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, it wasn't his fault. The video is up on my YouTube channel. It was not his fault. It was the day when I flew the F9F and the Sabre at the same time. It was raining, kind of a rainy video. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault at all. Something came loose. The battery came loose. The gyro came loose. Something did something, and he lost all control of the plane, and it went right down on the nose. So it wasn't his fault. And I saw the video over and over again. You can definitely see something malfunctioned in the plane. You can see it just kind of falls out of the sky. It just starts twirling towards the ground, and that's really never happened. And I asked him, I said, were you doing acrobatics or aerobatics? Were you doing a roll and you messed up? Or no. So I watched the video, and sure enough, nope, it wasn't his fault. Something went wrong with the plane. And I think what it was a loose connection in the battery. And the battery cut out for just a split second, which caused him to lose control of the plane, and it went into the ground. But I fixed it, and let me tell you something. That nose didn't even come off. It didn't even break in half. What happened was a chunk right here flew out, because I have carbon fiber rods all the way down the nose of this thing. If you look here, you can actually see they're poking out of the nose. Hold on, let me see. They're poking out of the nose. I have black tape over it right now, but it pokes right out of the nose. That is the carbon fiber rods that I have clear back to here. And without those carbon fiber rods, I even have one laid across the bottom here. There's a carbon fiber rod right there. I have it taped to the bottom. This plane is kind of tail heavy, so putting this additional weight in the front with the carbon fiber, look, it actually broke that carbon fiber right there. Look, that rod is completely broke. Completely broke from that impact. But I tell you what, if it didn't break, it would have taken the nose right off. But the carbon fiber goes back to there, and it saved this plane. It saved this plane from major repairs. So that is the good part. You really don't even need the carbon fiber here. I have it to the wingtips here, little tiny carbon fiber rods to the wingtips, and then nothing in the ventral fins there, and then obviously nothing in the elevators. Those kind of just hang on. But this plane is still a beast. After all the damage, after everything it's been through, this plane is still an absolute beast to fly. It's super fast, rivaling that Raptor I flew last night. I mean, this thing is pretty fast. So we're going to go out tonight. We're going to fly this Banana Hobby 50mm. We're going to fly the Raptor, and we're going to have some fucking fun doing it, guys. So stay tuned for that video. I'm just giving you guys a little update here. After we get back, we'll do a little flight review, how everything go. But later, guys.